let's do a garden update. I haven't done one in a while. I do have, just so you know, I do have a video of me putting together one of my garden beds. It's just, loading it is kind of a process right now, so, and my greenhouse is a mess because we had to quickly put everything in the greenhouse last night because we thought we were going to get hail. We didn't get hail. We didn't even get rain. So, all right. Well, let's get to looking at everything. Okay. All right. So these are all of my tomatoes. They're doing great. The cabbage didn't do very good. I'll explain why. These on the top didn't do the best. Here in a little bit. But these are summer squash. Yeah, these are summer squash. I have to put a little tag on them. These are Brussels sprouts. They're doing pretty good. Kind of. That was another victim of my mistake. Then the okra is doing great. Eggplants. These are the Black Beauty eggplants. I've got a bunch of these set aside because they are going to my mom and dad's. Then the majority of this is actually going to go to my mom and dad's again. So these are all going to go to my mom and dad's. These are cantaloupe. They're also all going to my mom and dad's. Then these are eggplants, and these are super hybrids. They're doing great. My loofahs are finally starting to peak. I've had to resow these once or twice now. I don't think that one's gonna make it, actually, but it's fine. I have more seeds. Don't think this one is doing good either. Let's see. What is going on with that? Let me just put a little copper on it. Just in case. So these are doing great, except for that one. That might be pulled. Well, except for the two. Those might be pulled. Doesn't matter. I have more seeds. Nothing in that bed yet. We have some Big Bertha sweet peppers right here. They're brand new in. These are summer squash. And oh shoot, I really did mess up here. These are squash. I got some broccoli. I purchased these from a nursery. Some Joy Choy, which I got from a nursery. This is all my spinach. It's doing fine. It doesn't look like it. It was just transplanted. Lettuce, it's doing fine. It was just transplanted. Bush beans, they're doing great. Hopefully I didn't just have a wasp land on me. These are bell peppers. This is my little herb garden. One of my little herb gardens. Look at my blackberry bush. Freaking amazing. These are raspberries, doing great. They're brand new. This is a Carolina Reaper. My lemon tree, which is doing amazing. These are all my cucumbers, so hopefully I get cucumbers this year. If I don't get cucumbers this year, we're gonna have a problem. And then tomatoes that I got from a nursery are already in here. I will be staking these this year. And then in here, my greenhouse bed, I have just all kinds of turnips, carrots, and everything like that. So I got a few strawberry plants too. A couple of those. There's like 2 in this one, and then 3 in this one. And then I also have a strawberry starter right there. So hopefully I get strawberries out of that. So these are my pollinators. I planted all of these in the greenhouse, and then I sprinkled the rest of the seeds over here, so that I have 2 stages of blossom when they're ready to start blossoming. This is another pollinator attractor. I dry sowed those, they'll be fine. Then this is another herb garden. That's lemon basil, sweet basil, basil, and parsley in there that I direct sowed. And then today I will be doing the rest of my herbs that are gonna go in pots today. So I just need to kind of put those somewhere else because I don't want them to get burned. So basically what happened with the stuff in the greenhouse, I put them too high on the high shelf to begin with, and they all burned because it got too hot too fast for them. So some of them did burn and die. It was my bad, my mistake. I know better for next time. So it's always a learning process, especially when you haven't had a greenhouse type thing since. Our greenhouse was put together in the late spring last year, so I didn't even use the greenhouse for starters, so of course I didn't know how to acclimate my temperatures and stuff. Next year I'll just go ahead and start everything indoors anyways, because I would like to see everything a little bit further along. But here we are. So anyways, that's the greenhouse update. Everything is looking great, except for the stuff that I burned. I've got a lot of work to do still. A lot of work. A lot of stuff has got to still get planted, and I'm excited for this growing season. I thought I was gonna need a little plot out there, but turns out I'm not going to, because a lot of this stuff is gonna end up going to the big farm where there's a lot more space. So anyways, that's the garden update. I'm really excited for this growing season. Hopefully this year we get a lot better production as well. All right, well, thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.